The topic of this presentation is procrastination. We will look at what it means to procrastinate and why we procrastinate and steps we can take to reduce our procrastination and take action. What do we mean by procrastination? Edward Young's one of his famous 17th century poems of sentiment describes procrastination as the thief of time. For a more modern definition, we can describe the act of procrastination as intentionally delaying or postponing something that must be done, often because we feel it is unpleasant or boring. This habitual or intentional delay of starting or finishing a task can have negative consequences and lead to increased stress. Procrastination is a challenge that everyone faces at one point or another. We are often in a constant struggle with delaying, avoiding, and procrastinating both in our personal and professional lives. However, letting jobs and tasks build up can be particularly stressful. The simple act of getting things done can have a marked positive effect on our health and well-being. So, why do we procrastinate? Behavioral psychology research has revealed a phenomenon called time inconsistency, which helps explain why procrastination seems to pull us in despite our good intentions. Time inconsistency refers to the tendency of the human brain to value immediate results and rewards more highly than future rewards. The best way to illustrate this is by imagining that you have two selves, your present self and your future self. When you set goals for yourself, like going on a diet, completing an assignment or learning a new language, you are actually making plans for your future self and what you want your life to be like in the future. Researchers have found that when you think about your future self, it is quite easy for your brain to see the value in taking actions with long-term benefits. The future self values long-term rewards. However, while the future self can set goals, only the present self can take action. When the time comes around to make a decision, you are no longer making a choice about your future self. Now you're in the present moment and your brain is thinking about the present self. Researchers have discovered that the present self prefers instant gratification, not long-term payoffs. Therefore, we cannot rely on long-term consequence and rewards to motivate the present self. Instead, we have to find a way to move forward in the future and forfeits into the present moment. We have to make the future consequences become present consequences in order to take positive actions. This is exactly what happens during the moment when we finally move beyond procrastination and take action. How can we beat procrastination? During our more creative and productive moments, when we manage to overcome procrastination, we often get a feeling of satisfaction and achievement. There are various strategies we can employ to stop procrastinating and make those rare moments of productivity and creativity more routine. This can relieve the pressure we all feel when we allow procrastination to take over and in turn reduce stress. Number 1. Clarify your goals and break tasks into small manageable steps. What exactly do you want to achieve? What do you need to do to achieve it? What are the steps to take to progress towards it? Do your current activities align with what you want to achieve? If not, what can you do about it? Identify exactly what you want to achieve and then begin to plan how you will accomplish it. Sometimes you may be procrastinating because the task at hand is daunting. Simplify things by break the task down into small manageable parts, then focus on one part at a time. If you're still procrastinating on the task after breaking it down, then break it down even further. Soon your task will be so simple that you take action to complete it. Number 2. Reward your positive behaviour. Find a way to make benefits of long-term choices more in the present. This makes it easier to avoid procrastination. One of the best ways to bring future rewards into the present moment is with a strategy known as temptation bundling. If you bundle a behaviour that is good for you in the long term with a behaviour that feels good in the short term, then there is more chance of getting on with tasks. For example, only allow yourself to watch your favourite TV shows short term, whilst you are ironing your laundry long term, or only listen to audiobooks you love, whilst you are exercising or cooking a healthy meal. Find a way to reward yourself for completing necessary tasks that you would usually avoid or delay. This can be used in both your personal and professional life. Number 3. Eliminate your procrastination temptations. Getting rid of distractions will help solve procrastination by influencing your future actions ahead of time. By making it harder to procrastinate, you can reduce the temptations of unhelpful habits and ensure you remain focused on the task in front of you. For example, reduce the time spent on your phone by deleting games or restricting the use of social media applications. Number 4. Use visual clues to trigger your habits and measure your progress. The paperclip strategy is a simple strategy devised by a successful stockbroker in Canada. He began each morning with 2 jars. One was filled with 120 paper clips and the other was empty. As soon as he started work each day, he would make a sales call. Immediately after, he would move one paper clip from the full jar to the empty jar. Within 18 months of starting with very little experience, his success enabled him to land a highly paid job with another company. Procrastination is a natural behaviour that affects all of us at some point. There are many reasons why procrastination can reduce our productivity and cause us stress. How we deal with procrastination has an impact on our achievements and levels of stress. By taking positive actions, you can preempt and reduce the probability of procrastination and in turn reduce your stress levels in both your personal and professional life. Congratulations, you have just learned something useful. To learn more skills, visit our learning portal which is completely free. All videos are available at the link unwind.work. Have a nice day and thank you for watching.